The day you stop relying on others and start holding yourself accountable is the day you'll start seeing the changes you want to see in your life. What's up, everyone? David here. Got a new video for y'all today. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss on any new videos. Because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. Now today we're going to be talking about accountability. And honestly, that's a term that I've been hearing being thrown around. And usually it's for reasons that I'm not too happy about. Accountability pretty much just means, literally as it sounds, holding yourself accountable. Being the one that is responsible for the decisions that you make, not relying on others, not letting others influence your decisions, not letting others tell you what to do, but making the right choices for your own sake, holding yourself accountable. It should be pretty self-explanatory. But nowadays we're living in a time and age when everyone's got to rely on an accountability partner, or they have other methods to help others hold them accountable. Why do you got to be relying on others? Why can't you be responsible for your own actions? And then why can't you be the one that faces the consequences for the poor decisions that you make? Accountability. You can't be relying on anyone but yourself. You are in the current situation that you are in based on decisions that you've made up until this point. Don't be blaming other people. Don't be blaming other situations. Others. No. This is all on you. If you want to see improvement in your life, if you want to see progress, you're trying to get somewhere, okay, you be the one to make the decisions and take the actions that are going to be helping you get there. So for the sake of this video, we'll go ahead and just keep it to fitness. But just know, anything we talk about can relate to multiple aspects of anything, every aspect of life. This past week, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty rough one. I just was not feeling it. I was super tired. It was just one of those weeks. We all have them. We're humans. Whether it be stress from work, stress from life, just lack of sleep, lack of quality of sleep, whatever it may be, you just wake up and you're just not in the mood. You're not feeling it. But you know what? I still got to be on top of my fitness. I still got to get my gains in. I still got to hit the gym. Specifically, I'm talking about this past Thursday. I usually have the habit of waking up early and working out before I head off to work. But this past Thursday, I woke up and I really wasn't feeling it. And it kind of went hand in hand with the way I was feeling on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I had a good deadlift planned, and I ultimately failed it because I had, just lack of recovery, bad sleep, just a lot of things piled up, and I just wasn't feeling it. But you know what? I toughed it out, and I went through with the end of the workout. But on Thursday, things were getting worse. I woke up, and I just was feeling even more tired than I had felt on Wednesday morning. So I decided, let's put it this way. Either I stay up and I try to push myself for a leg workout. Of all the days that I could have felt tired, it just had to be on a leg day. And for anyone who works out, you already know leg day is probably the hardest workout to do out of any other muscle group. You got to really push yourself, and mentally, you got to really get in the zone for that. But if I go ahead and stay up, I'm probably not going to be able to push myself. I'm probably just going to bitch out of every set. I'm just not feeling it. So what did I decide to do? I had bitchitis and I went back to sleep. And I'm okay with that. But as the rest of the day went on, as I was at work, even when I got off at work and I got home, just the whole day, I was just thinking like, man, I really skipped my workout this morning. Man, what type of mindset is that? Am I mentally weak? I just was really getting in my head because I don't like the feeling of skipping workouts because, and quite honestly, it just makes me feel like a bitch, which in that case, this morning, I was. So it was already 10 o'clock at night, or it was already 9 o'clock at night, and that's typically when I start the nighttime routine because I usually try to fall asleep by 10. But once 9 o'clock hit, I'm like, well, it's time to start this nighttime routine. It officially means the day is over. Nah. We're going to go make up for the failure this morning. I'm going to go work out outside. So I went outside and I worked out. And you know what? At the end of the day, it was not a good workout. It was not an entire full leg workout because even by then, 12, 15 hours later from when I first woke up, I still was not feeling 100%. I was still feeling, if anything, I was feeling even more tired because now I just went through an entire day's worth of shift. And then on top of everything else I had to handle that day. So I was like, at least something is better than nothing. So instead of doing a full leg workout, all I did was just something easy. Calves and abs. Still push myself with the calf raises, push myself with the crunches. At least I worked out abs. At least I did calves. At least I did something. And that is one of the biggest things when it comes to holding yourself accountable. Many of you have the assumption that you have to go all out. You have to make a complete 180 change if it is when it comes to your fitness goals or whatever goal it is that you may have. And that's not necessarily the case. You just got to get in the habit of doing something. Don't be relying on others to help push you. You got to push yourself if you want to see the results that you want. But the thing is, how hard you push yourself, that could be real hard, especially for someone who's a beginner. But as long as you at least do something, you get the ball rolling, you knock over the first domino, all the other dominoes will fall into place. And that's a big component when it comes to just holding yourself accountable. Just taking those small little steps at the beginning. They may not be major groundbreaking steps. Okay, you probably won't see the results you want after just one workout, but the fact that you actually got up and went to the gym, the fact that you actually got a gym membership, that's already the first step. That should be a big accomplishment on its own. Because think about it this way, what if you hadn't done that? What if you didn't do that one workout? What if you didn't get that gym membership? What if you didn't go on that 120-minute walk? All right, you're essentially on ground level. At least you moved up to level 1, level 2. At least you're making some type of progress. And when it comes to progress, as little as it may be, small progress is still progress. And a lot of people, when it comes to holding themselves accountable, the hard part is that they get frustrated with themselves, that they're not seeing the results that they want. They're not at where they are in life or where they want to be in life. And that's okay, because you got to be realistic with it as well. You're not going to get from 0 to 100 overnight. No, it's the small, consistent wins, the small, consistent actions day by day, week by week, month by month, year after year. Think long term, not short term. Think of it in years. Overall, those actions, those steps, that's what's going to help you reach your goal. My strength level, it didn't get to the point where I'm at after just a few workouts. No, I spent years training to lift the amount of weights that I can lift right now. I'm not naturally a big person. I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't have as much muscle mass. I have a smaller frame. I'm just not meant to be big. But at least the amount of muscle mass that I do have, I got to that point because I stayed consistent through years of training. And why? Because I held myself accountable. Who else is going to lift these weights for me? If my gym partner lifts the weights, he does it for me. Am I going to be getting results? No, he's just going to better himself. If your goal is to start a new business and you got your friends and family encouraging you, okay, all that encouragement, is it going to benefit you? No, unless you actually take the steps to launch that website, launch that product, create the social media pages, market it yourself. You see, there's only so many outside factors that will be taken into account, but at the end of the day, they will have absolutely no influence on you unless you actually do something about whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. It all comes down to you. The sooner you realize that you have to rely on yourself instead of relying on others, the sooner you'll start seeing the results. Let's bring it back to fitness. What if you decide to get in shape? And you said, you know what, it'll be a lot easier if I have an accountability partner with me and we're going to both hit the gym together. But what happens if last minute they call you up? Hey, I can't make the workout. You're going to go on your own today. Sorry, but I'll meet up with you tomorrow. What are you going to do at that point? If you relied too much on them and the fact that they're no longer showing up to that workout, where's that going to leave you? Are you also going to skip on that workout? Chances are there could be a high probability of that. And what is that going to do for you? Absolutely nothing. But if you were to hold yourself accountable and say, you know what, I'm going to go hit the gym regardless if my gym partner shows up or not, I still need to show up for myself. Because at the end of the day, whether they're there or not, I'm still the one walking on the treadmill burning calories. I'm still the one repping out these curls trying to build muscle. I'm still the one hitting these squats trying to grow bigger legs. The work that you specifically do is going to be benefited by you yourself only. The weights that you lift, the calories that you burn, the stretching that you do, whatever it is that you're trying to do at the gym, whatever it is that you are currently exceeding at in the gym, who else is it going to benefit other than you? Similar to how everyone else in the gym, you see how heavy they're lifting, you see how fast they're running, you see how many laps they're doing in the pool. Does any of that influence any of the results that you're going to see? No. The only results that matters are the ones that you put the effort towards achieving yourself. And it all comes down to holding yourself accountable. That's the biggest concept I want you to understand or take away from this video is you got to hold yourself accountable. Only you will help get the results that you want. You're the one that's going to be putting in the effort. You're the one that makes the decisions that help you either get closer or further away from those goals. And once you start making the bad decisions, don't go off blaming other people. You're in the situation you're in because of the decisions that you make. If you're big, you're obese, you're overweight, how are you going to blame other people? Who got yourself to that point? Most likely it's you. You're the one that decides not to work out. You're the one that decided to overeat. You're the one who decided to be on a poor diet. who else is there to blame but you? Hold yourself accountable. How about instead, if you decided to eat healthier, you decided to move around so much more, you decided to go get a gym membership, you see how your decisions that you make are the ones that are affecting you? And on the flip side, what if you're naturally just smaller on the skinnier end and your goal is to build muscle? Okay, whose fault is it that you're at that point? You could decide to start eating better foods, eating a little bit more, pushing a little harder in the gym to help gain the weight that you want to see. You see, we all make decisions. The problem is, some of you make bad decisions, some of you make good decisions. For those of you who make the bad ones, you then go off and blame outside factors instead of just blaming yourself. How about you go ahead, hold yourself accountable, and start realizing that you are the reason and you are the one who is causing all these faults in whatever situation it is you're in. But it could easily be fixed if you just start making the right decisions, holding yourself accountable, and actually putting action towards those goals. It realistically is as simple as that. It may not be enjoyable, and it may be hard to swallow that pill, but it's just reality. So there you have it, everyone. Just a real quick video when it comes to accountability. You got to do it for yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. Other people may encourage you, but unless you want it for yourself, you're not going to see the changes that you want. So go ahead and comment down below anything else that you feel is relevant to the concept of accountability. What can people do to hold themselves accountable? What's another good reality check that they need to hear to help them get going on the goals that they want to try to achieve? Just go ahead and comment it down below. Let's try to help each other out. And also, comment down below any other video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diets, workouts, programs, whatever it is, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help y'all out. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss on any new videos, because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so don't miss out. And then Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on both accounts. I'll put all my links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.